NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Right away, here's Garoppolo to throw it. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Jet sweep. Garoppolo taps it forward. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use our wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 33 yards. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one swung out here to Jones. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Rodgers to throw once more. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown! Aaron Jones, not one of the bigger backs in the league, 5'9", 208, but he's definitely what you'd call a downhill runner, and he's able to shed the tacklers there for good yardage.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
Here we go.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Garoppolo. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffery downfield. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers! Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 20. So the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try?
Taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffery, 75 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. These two teams all tied after one. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half,
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Dillon is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal. Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Okay, ready?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Lance. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds.
I saw that bullshit. I saw that bullshit coming a mile away. I ain't picking. God damn, I should have picked this shit off.
They haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh, shit.
He will find his man, Samuel.
That motherfucker Trey Lance cannot throw the ball. God damn, I should have intercepted that one. There's 2 interceptions I should have had. What the fuck? Okay.
Jumbo package look. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Yeah, well, you put the heat on.
1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffery. 96 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ready.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Throwing now is Lance. to the goal
Bam.
line, but it's incomplete.
Bam, 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 bam.
This
Bam,
defense,
bam,
because
bam.
they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Set, hut. 10 cycles. Ready?
They'll run for it. McCaffery.
You idiot.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that,
I can't believe you did that.
That the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on fourth down, now you're probably saying, well, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Why are you gonna call a timeout, bro? That's like the dumbest thing you could do.
They stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given
Yeah, you better back them up. you better back them up.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And way up past the...
Thanks for the timeout. I could have scored on your ass. I'm just letting you know that.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the...
You must be putting back Jimmy G in. Because you ain't putting Jimmy G back in. What the fuck we paused for?
So we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air, really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to look what they saw in that first half.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes it's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt. And
they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On second down, it's Jones. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down steps to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team, has got to be priority one.
To throw is Rodgers. Complete to Jones. And he's got some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
That's my every down back.
Gain of 28 as the drive continues.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He'll find Jones again, complete. Touchdown.
Hey, you want to quit? Want to I was talking to him.
Right down the field to extend their lead. PAT Wood.
Hey, come on, man! Don't rough the kicker. The kicker ain't do nothing to you, man. Come on, man! Why you gonna rough the kicker? Jeez, I wouldn't rough the kick. I wouldn't rough your kicker.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Lance. And nowhere.
Don't do that. Do not do that. That was dangerous. You were doing good till you brought Trey Lance in. That's where you fucked up.
They were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. And Lance now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release. And this is incomplete.
I'm sure there's a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This one caught by Kittle. And down he goes.
Wow, he even threw that short and still got it off. Damn. How the fuck?
Again, it's Lance.
I swear to God, they be letting them get away with shit, man. Dude, piece of verticals. Yeah. Going to Kittles. Going to Kittles. Told you. Cut the game off. I'm the winner. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Stay in Retro Flow 23. You are the greatest. I ain't never seen a motherfucker use the Packers like this.
to start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing's not done yet.
Interception.
Brandon, this defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense.
I know.
What you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And some room to work. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 48 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just...
Cool. I been going there like the